I was still looking in his eyes with my widened one. I gulp when he moves his face closer to mine. My heart was beating so fast against his that it will jump out any time and bump into his. But as he was about to lean more closer, the door opened and, "Bro, you called me and I am he, aho." My eyes widen as well as Jungkook's, and same goes to the person who walked in, and that wasn't anyone else but worldwide handsome Kim Seokjin. "Did I disturb you both?" he said with teasing voice. Anyone can tease when we are in this position. Now what will he think? I am falling on Big Boss? "Oh, it's not what you're thinking," I said nervously and tried to move away from him, but unfortunately fall again, which made Jin laugh. I am sorry." I quickly move away from him and stand aside as Jin walked inside and looked both of us with a mischievous grin on his face. "Well, I will wait outside if you guys want to talk in private," I said and walked out as soon as possible or before someone stops me. As you walked out, Jungkook looks at Jin, who was still standing there with a grin on his face. "Hyung, couldn't you wait for a moment before opening the door?" he said annoyingly, but Jin shrugs his shoulders. "Oh come on, it's not like I knew what you both are doing. I mean, you know what I mean," he said, smiling teasingly. Jungkook shakes his head and sighs. "You know what, just don't tell to others," he said, and Jin nodded his head, but who knows what will happen next. "Okay, now let's go. She's waiting," he said, and they both walked out where you were waiting for them. I smile, still feeling embarrassed, but I have to hide it. I just hope others don't find it, or I am doomed because they will tease me, and mostly Jimin. I hope Jin doesn't speak it to them. "Miss N, where are you going?" I stop and look at him as they were standing in front of the elevator, and I stares. "Down?" I said and laughed a little. He raised his eyebrows. "From staircase." I nod, and Jin looks at us confused. "Didn't you say the elevator is not working, so we have to use stairs?" I said, which made him lick his lips and look forward. "It's not working." "But how can be?" "I mean, I came from here." My eyes widen as he said it. I look at Jungkook, who was still not looking at me. So he lied to me. He teased me again. "Miss N, it's okay. So now let's go, or if you want to go down from stairs, then I am coming," I said and stand behind him, and then we entered in the elevator, and I was still swearing him. "Stop it now, Miss N." I look up to him confused. "What?" you said, looking up to him, who was still looking forward but look down before he says something. "To swearing me." You gulp while thinking, how can he know? Jungkook smiles a little after seeing your reaction, while Jin was looking both LF them with a proud smile, like a mom does to her children. "You were still looking down cause of how embarrassing you were feeling right now." "Why, I am smelling love in the air," he said, sniffing a little with a teasing smile on his lips. You look at your right where he was standing. "Don't you smell?" and she. You bite your lips nervously and shake your head. "Wah, what are you saying, Jin?" she. "I can't smell anything." You laugh nervously to ease the awkwardness that is growing up here. Jungkook chuckles lightly after hearing you shudder. "Oh, you can't? Then I think my nose has supernatural powers." You raised your brows, looking at him weirdly. "I can smell things that no one can." He starts to laugh, which made you look at him more weirdly. The elevator door opens and they all walk out. "Miss N, you can go home with Mr. Cha. I have some work to do with Jin Hyung." You nodded and went home with Mr. Cha. I and Jin Hyung came to our playhouse where we all get together and have fun in our free time. But when we entered, I saw everyone's face, and I can tell why they're looking me like this. I turned my head to look at Jin Hyung, who was standing there while chewing his lips. "Jin Hyung," I said, gazing him in disbelief. "What? I didn't tell anyone about your and N's position, I swear." I poke my cheek as he spits it out in front of me. "Oh really? You didn't tell anyone? Then who's doing now?" I said, which made him and others laugh. I sigh and take off of my suit before sitting on sofa. "Bro, tell me, did you both kiss?" he said while jumping on me. I scoffed and looked at Jin Hyung, who was drinking cola. "What? Don't look at me like this. I didn't know you were gonna do that," he said, laughing, and I just sighed. I really thought I would have kissed her, not kiss but only peck. That would be my first one, but that Hyung ruined everything. "Why not you just propose her, instead of teasing her like this? I mean, maybe after that she will starts to think about you and your proposal." I look at him as I press my lips together. He's right, Why not you just propose her if you really have feelings for her? Or maybe, if you don't then, someone else will do this, you know what I mean. I just nodded my head, already getting the point that he wants me to. I think he got it now, he said, taking his mobile out and walking to sit on other sofa. Yeah, maybe tomorrow he will come with her and will say, look Hyung, she's my girlfriend now, how's it? I laugh hearing his words. Well, you're right Hyung. See, I told ya, but I cut him off. But I want her to confess me first. Then you will sit here single forever, he said, rolling his eyes away from me as well as others too, in total disbelief. You're no fun bro. He rolls another side and sits with Tay. I just shake my head and chuckling lightly, then look down, while thinking about that, should I really confess to her first? But I want her to do that, but it will be same like other girls do with me, it won't be fun if she confess to me first, why not I do that? I smile while thinking about that, her cute reaction when I am around her, everything is unique about her, and I like it, I like her, but if she rejects me then? No? Everyone flinches, I said it out loud. What the hell is that dude? Do you wanna die? I just startled. Don't do that again dude. I looked at then and apologized. I am sorry Hyung, I was just in my thoughts and the gist came out from my mouth. I laughed nervously. Well, what were you thinking that made you yell out loud? I look at him and rub my back of the neck. I was thinking, if I propose her and she rejects, but before I could finish, that would be fun, because there would be a girl who will reject you, then that would be unique, he said, laughing his ass out, and I glared him annoyingly. Shut up Hyung. I am not gonna propose until I make sure that she likes me too. Then I will take a step forward. You mean something something hum? I hit him on his shoulder, making him drop his smirking face and pout. Don't think dirty Hyung. I am not gonna do that until she wants, I said, proud of myself, and my Hyungs just shake their heads while looking at me with smile. Well, let's find out if she likes me or not, and from now on that will be my mission. Oh God mom, now stop it. You've been following me since I came here. What's wrong with you? I said, feeling annoyed with her behavior. It's really weird. I mean, she's behaving weird all of a sudden. Okay, I will stop, but tell me one thing. Do you like your boss? I sighed like 100 times after hearing that question. That she's throwing on me like arrows, and that is hitting me on my mind, not heart. Oof mom, how many times I have to tell you no? I don't, but still. I flopped on my bed while hiding my face onto the pillow, so I say it as loud as I could. Oh come on N, I have seen that in almost all drama, that boss fall in love with his assistant or assistant fall in love with his boss, it's really obvious. I sit up and look at her with my widened eyes. Since when you started to watch these type of dramas? I asked, quite surprised because she only likes families type dramas but not like that. Your brother showed me that dramas and I really liked them, it's so cute, you're really something else mom. I said in disbelief, but she just laughs. Don't worry N, one day when you will fall in love with your boss then we will see, she said, walking out from my room, and I look at her with my jaw drop. I ruffle my hair in a noise and flop on bed again while looking up. I am not gonna fall for him, he is a jerk, he teased me all the time. But, if I did then? I bite my lips and turn around side and look at the painting. Then what will I do? Because I can control my mind but not my heart, oof, I am going crazy. I should just sleep because tomorrow is meeting with Mr. Bayu, in his company. I sighed and closed my eyes and drift into deep sleep. Here the meeting hasn't started yet because some of the partners haven't come. I was sitting beside Jungkook, who was sitting in front of Mr. Bayu. And others were sitting there too, I mean from J Company. I was typing something in my laptop related to the details that we are going to discuss in this meeting. So should we start now? Everyone nodded and I put the laptop in front of Jungkook. He looks at me, then to Mr. Bayu. Then the meeting starts. So from my opinion, it will be the best for all of our companies if we increase our products' qualities. But what about the market price? I was looking both of them as they put their opinions and then others too. I also put my opinion and they all liked it. Then after more like 2 hours later, meeting ended and everyone started to collect their papers and belongings, and I did the same. While I was collecting my belongings, someone came up to me. I look up and that wasn't anyone else but Mr. Bayu. I smiled. Your opinions were great, Miss N. I smiled, not feeling too proud of myself, but what can I do? Thank you, Mr. Bayu, but I think everyone's opinions were so good. He chuckles. Well, Miss N, are you busy tonight? I look at him, while thinking. Then I look at Jungkook, who wasn't paying his attention here but to other CEO. I think he didn't notice. Ash, what am I thinking again? You shake your head a little to remove the thoughts about him. Of course, but before you could finish, someone cut you off, and that wasn't anyone else but Jungkook, who has already noticed you and Mr. Bayu talking. Oh, Miss N, you didn't forget about our plans for tonight, right? You frown, looking at him, not remembering what plans he has talking about. What plan, CEO Jun? You asked in confusion. Jungkook looks at Mr. Bayu, who was gazing you. Oh, Miss N, why do you work that much, that cause you forget things? Well, I said yo, I am taking you on a treat today, a little return gift for you from me for helping me. You look at him while blinking your eyes in disbelief. Did I hear it right? Is he really taking me out for a dinner? Really? Oh God. Please someone pinch me. No one did. You thought. Are you listening, Miss N? You come out from your thought and nod awkwardly. Yeah, I am. You said while linking your lips and look away from him. Then Jungkook looks at Mr. Bayu, who was already looking at him with a grin on his face. Okay then, see you in next meeting, Mr. Bayu. He said and stick his hand for a handshake. Mr. Bayu smirks and shakes his hand. Of course, Mr. Jun, why not? He said, then look at you with a grin on his face. Jungkook looks at you, who was looking down. Miss N, let's go. You look up to him and nod, then look at Mr. Bayu and bow to him a little before walking out with Jungkook. Mr. Bayu chuckles when all of them walk out. Nice trick, Jun. Jungkook, very nice. There was a silence in the car. No one was saying anything, neither you nor Jungkook, but you weren't liking it, so you broke the awkward silence. CEO Jun, are we really going out? You asked nervously, not wanting to believe on it. You were thinking he's teasing you again. Jungkook turns his head and looks at you. Of course, Miss N, and how many more times you gonna ask this? You laugh a little, look forward. I just want to confirm that you're not teasing me this time. And why would I tease you? You gulp when you feel him moving a little close to you. It's just, you tease you all time, so I thought this time also. You stop talking. Also what, Miss N? You gulp when you feel his leg brushing against your thigh slightly. It's nothing, I was just joking around. You start to laugh awkward and look outside the window. Jungkook looks at your blushing face and chuckles lightly. So she started to fall for me, he thought. Oh God, why I am so nervous, and my heart is beating like crazy, and I am sure he has already noticed my blushing face. What is happening to me? Wait, don't tell me, I am falling in love with him. After dinner, we were standing here and looking at the city lights. It was really so beautiful, I mean the dinner and everything. It felt like I am on a date, but he's my boss. I smile lightly as the cold breeze hit on my body and blow my hair, that was making a little tickle and shiver down to my spine. I rub my arms a little to get a warmth of my palms, but my heart skip a beat when I feel him putting his coat over my shoulders. So I won't feel cold anymore. I look up to him, who was still standing behind me, while grabbing my arms, then my eyes move to his pinky lips. They're so attractive.